Championship wants to know who Kade Ruotolo should defend his one lightweight submission grappling world championship against next. The popular MMA franchise recently shared a highlight on Instagram featuring their undefeated 20-year-old submission grappling prodigy, Kade Ruotolo. The clip showcases Ruotolo's impressive takedown skills, leaving fans wondering who the one lightweight submission grappling world champion will defend his throne against next. Kade Ruotolo takes him down. Who should the one lightweight submission grappling world champion defend the throne against next? The caption read, "The highlight is from One on Prime Video 5 in December, where Ruotolo successfully defended his world championship against IBJJF world champion Matheus Gabriel, marking his third straight win under the One Championship banner. Ruotolo continues to prove himself as a rising star in the world of submission grappling." Following his win over Gabriel, Ruotolo called out two other individuals for a potential 2023 showdown.
For sure, there's nothing 100% booked. As I mentioned in an earlier interview, you guys have recently signed Tyne and Dalbra onto your one athlete team, and for me, I think that'd be an amazing matchup. Like I said before, we're previously teammates, and I think there's a bit of history in that matchup for sure.
The matchup between one lightweight submission grappling world champion, Kade Ruotolo, and BJJ black belt Tommy Langaker is finally set for June 9th at One Fight Night 11. The news was first reported by MMA Mania, and it's already creating buzz among One Championship fans. Tommy Langaker is no stranger to the One Championship stage, having previously competed twice in the promotion. He made an impressive debut at One 160 in August, where he secured a unanimous decision victory over Renato Canuto. Langaker then followed it up with a quick submission win over Uwali Kurzev in February, proving he's a force to be reckoned with. Who's the best possible matchup for Kade in 2023? Tommy Langaker or Tyne and Dalbra? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Yemen's first ever BJJ black belt, Osamah Almarwai, is heading for the biggest bout of his grappling career as he locks horns with Mikey Musumeci at One Fight Night 10. OSA, or Osamah Almarwai, will be making his One Championship debut in style by challenging Darth Rigatoni for the One Flyweight Submission Grappling World title. This is all happening at One's first ever US show, which will take place on May 5th at the One Bank Center in Colorado. Almarwai has been working hard at the ATO's BJJ Academy in San Diego, California, in preparation for his world title clash with Mikey Musumeci. The young fighter is lucky enough to have two of the best grapplers in the world, the Ruotolo Brothers, training with him under the tutelage of ADCC legend Mica Galvao. On working with such an elite group of submission grapplers, Osamah Almarwai told One, "I also have to be wary of doing leg entanglements. I'm training for this, of course. I have the best leg lockers in the game at ATOs. I have Galvao, who is a 6-time ADCC world champion. We have the Ruotolos. We have many other colored belts you guys don't know about, but they're very good leg lockers. So yeah, I'm confident. I'm ready for the match." Mikey Musumeci, the reigning one flyweight submission grappling world champion, displayed his mastery of leg locks and knee bars in his most recent world title defense against Gantumur Bayanduran at One Fight Night 6. This poses a significant challenge for Osamah Almarwai, who has sought the expertise of Mica Galvao and the Ruotolo brothers to prepare for the matchup. Almarwai is no slouch himself, as he holds the distinction of being Yemen's first ever jiu-jitsu black belt and is a decorated champion in various IBJJF competitions, such as the No-Gi World, American Nationals No-Gi, and Pan No-Gi Championships. With a 6-fight unbeaten streak under his belt, Almarwai is set to make a big impact in his One debut on May 5th at the One Bank Center in Colorado. Do you think Almarwai has what it takes to stop Mikey Musumeci's continuing dominance? Let us know in the comments below. Earlier this week, 19-year-old Brazilian Jiu Jitsu prodigy and former IBJJF world champion Mica Galvao accepted the consequences of his failed drug test, resulting in the forfeiture of his title. The young athlete was found to have used a banned substance, which he claims was prescribed by a physician in a therapeutic dose. As a result, he has been banned from competing with the organization for the next 12 months, as per the ruling of the U.S. anti-doping agency, USADA. Galvao has now taken to Instagram to share his side of the story with his fans. "Me and my father have always tried to stay close to the best professionals to help me in my career. Unfortunately, this mistake happened, and I own it," he said. He ended the post by plugging his appearance at BJJ Stars later this month. "I don't mind walking all the way to the top again," Galvao wrote. "My journey doesn't end here, it's only just begun. Numerous pro grapplers quickly offered support in his post's comments section, like ADCC and IBJJF legends Gabi Garcia and Augusto Tanquinho Mendes. Garcia ironically experienced a similar situation in 2014, testing positive for a banned fertility drug and also being stripped of her 2013 Worlds title. Being able to endure the judgment of someone who has never been in your shoes is only for a few, Garcia wrote. The big question is who will take the mantle of becoming the next IBJF champion now. Galvao's former opponent Tye Ruotolo seems the best place to claim the title as he's someone who has almost the same upside and promise as Mika. Following the judgment, do you think it was harsh of USADA to take the belt away from Mica Galvao? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And while you're at it, we'd love to know whether you've enjoyed the video. If so, please subscribe to Valor Strategy Grappling and hit the bell icon to avoid missing out on the upcoming videos. With that said, let's move on to our next news of the day. Aung Nsang is putting in work at the gym before his big return to the circle next month. In the lead-up to his bout against Phan Rong at One Fight Night 10, Aung Nsang is putting in the work to get back on track. The Burmese fighter is no stranger to pressure-packed situations, and he knows that a victory over the Chinese standout is critical to his aspirations of challenging for the One Championship middleweight title once again. In a recent Instagram post, Aung La showcased his training regimen as he looks to make a statement in the promotion's North American debut. Tough day, but we still building. Aung La Nsang's upcoming opponent, Phan Rong, is a tough challenge for the Myanmar superstar. Despite Phan's 2-2 record under One Championship, his losses were against top fighters in the promotion, including current middleweight world champion Rainier de Ridder and former title holder Vitaly Bigdash. Aung La Nsang is currently on a 2-fight win streak, with impressive first-round knockouts against Yushin Thunder Okami and Gilberto Galvao. A victory against Phan Rong could put the Burmese Python in the conversation for a one world title opportunity. With less than a month to go before their matchup on May 5th at One Fight Night 10, Aung La Nsang is ramping up his preparations for what could be another do-or-die matchup. Moving on, One Championship grappling sensation. Danielle Kelly recently opened up on overcoming childhood fear, and since then fans have been pouring out love in droves for the talented fighter. Danielle Kelly might be one of, if not the most, famous female grappler active today. Her insane jiu-jitsu skills, complemented by her undeniable marketability, make Kelly the perfect ambassador for her sport. In a recent Instagram post, Danielle Kelly opened up about her past struggles with public speaking. Despite her confident and charismatic personality, Kelly revealed that she used to be extremely afraid of speaking in front of others. This may come as a surprise to many, given that she is a highly sought-after jiu-jitsu instructor who travels the world to share her knowledge with others. Kelly encouraged her followers to face their fears and pursue their passions, regardless of any obstacles or insecurities they may face along the way. I remember a time I was so shy and would count the days I wouldn't talk in school, and would have breakdowns if I had to give a speech in front of the class or do any kind of public speaking because I was very insecure with my speech. And here I am traveling almost every weekend teaching in front of thousands. I love my job. In a testament to the positive influence Danielle Kelly has had on her fans, the comments section of the post was filled with various people sending the American grappler tons of words of appreciation. One user said, "You've come such a long way. I also struggled with crippling shyness and fear of public speaking throughout school. It's still a battle, but it can be conquered. You prove that." Meanwhile, another fan expressed how much she can relate to Kelly's experience. Conquering fears. I would have to practice speeches 1,000 times because I would get so nervous that I would forget to move my mouth when talking. And now, for the last news of the day, we'll dive into the world of the talented Tye Ruotolo, who's set to make his third appearance inside the One Championship circle next month. Tye Ruotolo, an ATOS-affiliated athlete, is set to compete against Rainier de Ridder of the Netherlands in a middleweight submission grappling contest at One Fight Night 10 on Prime Video, which will take place on May 5th in Colorado, USA. Since joining One in 2022, Ruotolo has been on a winning streak, which began with a notable submission victory over Garry Tonon in their All-American lightweight bout in May of last year. One Championship recently shared Ruotolo's debut fight against Tonon on their official YouTube channel for fans to revisit ahead of his upcoming match. Tye Ruotolo, an American grappler, is set to face off against one middleweight mixed martial arts world champion Rainier de Ridder from the Netherlands in a middleweight submission grappling contest at One Fight Night 10 on May 5th. Ruotolo has been on a winning streak since joining One in 2022. with his debut fight against Garry Tonon resulting in an impressive submission victory by way of a darts choke. This earned him ONE's 2022 Grappling Submission of the Year award. Although De Ridder will be a bigger opponent, Ruotolo is ready for the challenge. De Ridder is making his return to submission grappling after a year, and is known for his previous draw against ATO's mentor, Kade Galvao. One Fight Night 10 will be the promotion's first ever live on-ground event in the United States, and will be broadcast live and for free to North American fans with an active Prime Video subscription. Who are you picking for the win between Tye Ruotolo and Reinier De Ridder? Sound off in the comments below. And that concludes our news recap for today. Which news really caught your attention in today's video? Let us know in the comments section below.